Yo, what is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samurai Raider back at it again with another episode of Nation News. Now, there's a lot of news to unpack in today's video, so let's not waste any more time. Well, I guess I wasted some time by starting this video off like this, but you know what? At the end of the day,
and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
So in the middle of me actually recording this video, some breaking news came out. According to Adam Schefter, he says that former veteran linebacker KJ Wright is visiting and is in Las Vegas right now, saying former Seahawks veteran linebacker KJ Wright is in Las Vegas to meet with the Raiders per source. It's a familiar scheme with familiar Seahawks defensive coordinator Gus Bradley now being the Raiders DC. Honestly, I'm really excited about this news, man. When I seen it, I was like, what the frick? The Raiders are actually making some moves today. And I do believe 100% that KJ Wright is going to sign that dotted line by the end of today or maybe tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys updated on that when he actually does. But it's good to see that KJ Wright is finally, visiting somewhere, finally visiting the Raiders at least. And I know that the Raiders were interested in getting him. And I was, if you guys seen my videos, my, pre-draft, pre-free agency videos, I wanted KJ Wright on this team. We could sign him for a veteran minimum, and the fact that we went out and signed Gerald McCoy earlier as well, I'm gonna talk more about that later, but the Raiders are making moves on the defensive side, bringing in veterans to this defense to help these young players. And KJ Wright, who is already familiar with Gus Bradley's defense, I think this would be a great move for the Raiders and just to add more depth. That was the thing that we were missing last year, was depth on this defensive side. And going into this year, I'm really excited. I know I sound like Sanjit, but I'm so excited to have KJ Wright. I mean, I know it's not official yet, but hopefully they could get a deal done and he comes to Las Vegas, and it just helps out this linebacker core. We already have a solid foundation right now with Nicholas Morrow, Corey Littleton, Nick Kwiatkowski, Tanner Muse has been showing out as well, and also rookies like Divine Diablo that hopefully can show out this year. So if you really think about it, KJ Wright is coming off of a solid year last year with the Seahawks, so that means he still has some gas in the tank. So overall, I really like this news, and hopefully they do get a deal done. But Raider Nation, what do you guys think about KJ Wright visiting the Raiders? Would you guys want to see him on the roster? Let me know down in the comments below. So now moving on to some sad news. Just when you thought that Jalen Richard was finally back, he returned on Tuesday, he's out again. According to Tashawn Reed on Twitter, Raiders running back Jalen Richard has sustained a foot injury and will be out indefinitely, sources tell The Athletic NFL. He missed the first few practices of training camp after being placed on the COVID-19 list and will now miss more time. Vegas has 5 other active running backs on their roster. Now it's crazy because Jalen Richard just returned to practice on Tuesday after being placed on the COVID/reserve list, and now he's out again with injury, a foot injury that indefinitely means that he might be out for a couple of weeks. And for a player that is already on the bubble right now, on the chopping block, a guy that I felt like wasn't even going to be on the roster come week 1 of the NFL season, we could possibly be seeing the last of Jalen Richard on the roster. Now, I know that he's been a solid third down pass catching running back and a blocking running back as well, but it's crazy to see how far he's come. A 6-year vet with this team, an undrafted rookie that's been a staple on this team for years and years and years. I think we might be seeing the writing on the wall. As of right now, the Raiders have 4 running backs on the roster: Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, we already know that duo. We have BJ Emmons, and last but not least, Trey Regis, a guy that has been showing out a lot in training camp and has been getting a lot of love. And I believe he might be the guy that could step up as that running back 3. Now, Jalen Richard has never been a running back 1 on this team, but like I said before, he was a key piece on our offense for years and years as a pass catcher and as a blocker out of the backfield. I just hope nothing but the best for Jalen Richard and hope that he gets back on the field healthy, whether it's with the Raiders or with another team. So Raider Nation, again, could we be seeing the last of Jalen Richard in the silver and black? I wouldn't be surprised if we did, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. So in some good news that came out yesterday, the Raiders added more depth on the defensive line, signing 6-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Gerald McCoy. Now, the Raiders ain't playing when they said they were gonna bolster up that defensive line, because They sure did. Now, according to Ian Rappaport, Gerald McCoy actually impressed in his Raiders workout, which led to him actually signing with the team. Now, the Raiders have so much veteran depth on that defensive line, including Solomon Thomas, Quentin Jefferson, Kendall Vickers, Jonathan Hankins, and now Gerald McCoy. McCoy didn't play last year due to a ruptured right quadricep tendon, which he suffered in preseason as a member of the Cowboys. He signed a 3-year deal back in March of 2020, then was released mid-August, and been recovering since. Before then, in 2019, he played for the Panthers, started in all 16 games, had 37 tackles, 13 QB hits, and 5 sacks. But now, a part of the Raider Nation, if he can stay healthy, McCoy can provide some solid pressure on the inside. In his career, he's tallied 334 tackles, 59.5 sacks, 86 tackles for loss, 24 pass breakups, is a 6-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro team, and 1-time second-team All-Pro. What a resume, right? Now, there was a report actually going around that the Raiders believe that Solomon Thomas is too small to play a full-time 3-tech, and we're looking for another defensive lineman that can play both nose tackle and 3-tech on the defensive line, which is why they brought in Gerald McCoy. Everybody in their mamas has been questioning Solomon Thomas's role on this team now with the signing of Gerald McCoy on the defensive line, and Vic Tafur simply explained it by saying this move would initially free up Solomon Thomas to play more outside on running downs. And then he went on to add, I see Jefferson and Hankins starting inside, with Thomas backing up Jefferson as well, helping set the edge on running downs. Now, I honestly don't think that this should negatively affect Thomas too much, but it provides a lot of depth to this roster. Overall, I really do like this signing. It's a good signing for the Raiders, low risk, high reward. It's a veteran that could come in and help out these other guys and just provide some, spark on the defensive line. Whether he comes off the bench or in a rotation, this is overall a good move for the Raiders. Gus Bradley said that he wanted to revamp this defense, and in his first offseason as the Raiders defensive coordinator, he did just that. So, yeah. With that being said, Raider Nation, what do you think about this signing, bringing in Gerald McCoy to the silver and black? Is it a good move? Or is it not a good move? I don't know why you would say that, but let me know down in the comments below. Now, with Sam Young officially retiring, the Raiders didn't waste any more time bringing in another offensive lineman to help fill out the roster. Signing former Bay Area and Las Vegas alum, my cousin, Jeremiah Poutasi. Poutasi was drafted by the Tennessee Titans in the 3rd round of the 2015 draft. Over 2 NFL seasons, he played 12 games between the Titans and Jags. From 2017 to 2019, he spent time on the practice squad for the Rams, Broncos, and Cardinals. Also had stints in the AAF and the Spring League. Now, Poutasi most likely will be a camp body. I don't see him really making the roster, but he has a chance to probably make our practice squad if he shows out. Now, a guy that I am really excited about and has been getting a lot of love in training camp is our 2nd-year wideout, Bryan Edwards. So far, Edwards has been having an incredible camp, drawing comparisons from T.O. to Randy Moss, heck, even Davante Adams.
Edwards has great ability. He's got great ability. I'm excited about him. You see, he looks like T.O. He looks like one of the #1 wideouts in the league. And
Levi Edwards even chimed in on Gruden's comments and said, John Gruden said on NFL Network, Bryan Edwards has been looking like Terrell Owens, but he's looking more like Randy Moss to me. He's been catching balls with corners draped over him all training camp, which is honestly great to hear. Now, Derek Carr also joined the comparison train and compared Bryan Edwards to his former teammate, Davante Adams.
You know what? It reminds me a lot of Davante. The way Davante could just move in the air. Their body control is it's impressive.
See, we don't need Davante Adams next year. We have Davante Adams at home. Now, adding to all the praise that he's been getting in training camp, the Raiders actually posted a clip yesterday of Bryan Edwards coming down with a beautiful catch over Keyshawn Nixon, and it went viral all over social media.
My neck and my back.
Now, I won't go as far as to put Edwards in the same train as T.O., Moss, or even Adams, but it shows you how much potential that he has going into this season. And a lot of people have him as that breakout star, and he's going to be fighting Henry Ruggs, I believe, for that wide receiver 1 position. Now, I know that I'm a little bit on the Henry Ruggs train, but I wouldn't be mad if Edwards could be that guy as well. So, Raider Nation, do you believe that Bryan Edwards could be the next T.O., the next Randy Moss, the next Davante Adams, our next #1 wide receiver? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode of Nation News. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Road to 30K, baby. With that being said, until the next video, this is your boy Simone Raider, and your boys, yeah.